Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Santa Clara, California, home of the San Francisco 49ers, Levi Stadium. We got the number one seed, San Francisco 49ers, taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is the all-time team tournament for the Legacy Maker Sports Network. I'm your man, Darrell Owens, and here to bring you tonight's broadcast. Very excited for this game. We got two teams where, look, last time 49ers were in this tournament, they have not had good luck. You know, we saw the Patriots get a win earlier against the Browns and when they lost the last time. So can San Francisco be the team that says, okay, we got something for y'all. We're going to go in here. We're going to make it happen. Can Joe Montana and the crew get a dub and move on to the next round? We're going to find that out here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. 49ers, Jaguars, all-time teams tournament next on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. And so we get ready as the Hall of Fame division is about to get underway. Should be a fun one here from Levi Stadium. The 49ers will get prepped to kick it off. Jacksonville will have the ball first in the game. And the 49ers will boot it away. And here we are, round one matchup. Takes it from the 1 yard line. And Maurice Jones-Drew will get the 49ers to the 27 yard line. And Mark Brunell will come to the field, one of the greatest Jaguars of all time. He will take the field here to try to make things rock and roll for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the last time in this tournament, we saw Jacksonville get the upset over the Pittsburgh Steelers. They were able to beat the Steelers and move on to the next round. Can they do the same thing today and beat the San Francisco 49ers? And right off the bat, we see Mark Brunell finding Mercedes Lewis, the ageless wonder, with the reception and a 9-yard pickup. It's going to be 2nd and 1 here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the one thing that if you're San Francisco, you don't want to happen, you don't want a repeat of what happened last time when they had to face the Browns. You don't want that. Now, Brunell's going to break loose and pick up the first down, decides to run it for himself. And a nice pickup by Mark Brunell. Brunell is a little shifty, you know. He can move around the field. I think growing up, I remember thinking to myself like he had a little Steve Young in him, you know. And I guess part of you see in the left hand, you don't see a lot of left-handed quarterbacks. He's one of the best of all time, and they give it off here, and that's Travis Etienne, and Etienne with a first down and a nice pickup. So great job there by Travis Etienne. Does a good job by the offensive line, breaking loose and getting across the 35 to like the 33-yard line, it looks. See where they mark the football at. So they will be at the 33-yard line, just a little bit above it. Brunell calling out a little direction, looks, finds his man at the 28. He's going to be knocked out. There. Mercedes Lewis with the pickup. Looks like it was Eric Allen that got the tackle. Now, once again, I will give everybody a little pre-warning. We did this based off of Ty Swan's all-time list. So if you see a player that's like, wait, where that guy at? Look, I'm just basing it off of that. That's who we're going with. Brunell with the handoff. And Fred Taylor, who was up for Hall of Fame considerations this year. And unfortunately was passed up this time around. Maybe next year for the legendary Jacksonville Jaguars running back. And it's 3rd and 1. And can we see Jacksonville get a first down and do what we saw Cleveland do in the first game? Brunell looking through the middle, and it is almost intercepted. 2 49ers were there to get the stop. knocked the ball away. And so the 49ers are going to get out of this one. Looks like it may just be a field goal here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, no, they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. And Mark Brunell and the crew. And they give it off. Fred Taylor will pick up the first down for Jacksonville. Risky call, risky call. Now, for those also listening, all the head coaches are the current head coaches. So, you know, schemes, all that fun stuff. Don't be mad at me, be mad at Madden. So 1st and 10 for Jacksonville, a risky 4th and 1, and now they're sitting at the 21-yard line. Brunell in the gun with 3 receivers up top, 1 at the bottom. Travis Etienne trying to work something, and it looks like Charles Haley and Fred Warner, along with Bosa and Eric Allen, were there for San Francisco. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now I keep saying Eric Allen. That might be Deion Sanders, y'all. I haven't had a chance to see the back of the jersey yet, so if that's Deion, then sorry, Deion. Don't beat me up. We'll know by the end of the tournament. 2nd and 8. There's the give off to Taylor. Taylor, knocks down. Oh, nice move. He knocked down Bosa, was able to get a couple extra yards, and it's Deion Sanders making the tackle. So Deion made all those plays earlier that we said it was Eric Allen. So prime time doing his thing, and we take a look at Joe Montana. A lot considered the greatest quarterback of all time. 1st and goal from a little before the 5-yard line. Brunell hands it off to Travis Etienne, and Etienne is going to get stopped by Fred Warner, who's one of the best linebackers in the NFL, if not the best linebacker in the NFL. 2nd and goal coming up for Jacksonville, and a nice drive. They have ate the clock up. This is what you want if you're the Jacksonville Jaguars. Handoff, Travis Etienne into the end zone for the Jacksonville touchdown. Travis Etienne Jr. This is Jacksonville doing their thing on the first drive, and they get the touchdown. Just a great drive. I love what I've seen. A good mix of running pass. Fred Taylor and Travis Etienne really doing a good job there for Jacksonville. And the Jaguars are up 6-0 as they look to make this a 7-0 game. It's up, and it is good. And that looked like it's Josh Scobie. So we're going to say Josh Scobie knocks it through until we're told otherwise. So 7-0. So far, Jacksonville up with 12 seconds left in the first. They took off pretty much all the time in the quarter. And now we'll see Joe Montana and his crew come on the field here to try to combat what they just saw. It looks like Deebo Samuel is back to receive the kickoff. And Samuel will take it from around about 2 or 3 yards deep. And Samuel's going to get brought down near the 16-yard line. And the 49ers will start their first drive, led by the legendary Joe Montana. As Joe Montana will come through, and like we said, most considered the greatest quarterback of all time, right there with Thomas Brady. And, you know, everybody knows how much Tom Brady was in love with Joe Montana growing up. Big 49ers fan as Montana finds Deebo Samuel for a pickup of 3. And that is the end of the first quarter, dominated by Jacksonville, as the 49ers only had it for 12 seconds. Jacksonville's up 7-0 here in this one. 7-0, and Montana's in the gun. With 2 backs, they give it off to Ricky Waters. And Waters picks up 3. Actually, it looks like he may have got none on that, so my apologies. No yards on that one for Ricky Waters. So 3rd and 7. And early, the 49ers see themselves similar situation that the Patriots saw them in our first game. And it's caught. And it's going to be a first down as Vernon Davis with the reception. as Montana looks, and he finds Vernon Davis to pick up a 49er first down. So many Hall of Famers from this 49ers football team. My man Snowman, Brian Snow of Snowman in the Morning would tell you 100 times, Roger Craig needs to be one of those guys. And there's a catch across the middle. Terrell Owens with a first down for the 49ers. 1st and 10. San Francisco in the last tournament, the struggles shone brightly. The multiple picks in that game against Cleveland in that last one. And they're looking to exercise demons. Montana with the pass and the catch there by Jerry Rice, the greatest receiver of all time in most people's eyes, with his first reception of the day. So 2nd and 3. Montana in its first, 2nd and 3 from the 43-yard line, and Roger Craig will pick up a 49ers first down. It's a nice drive so far for the 49ers. Fred Warner rocking the Prince Perm. 1st and 10 for San Francisco. Hand off to Craig, and he's going to get stuffed. Good job there by Church with the tackle. 2nd and 11. Trevor Lawrence being the backup quarterback here for Jacksonville. He's still up-and-coming star for this team. So in the gun, Montana will hand it off to Craig, and he is stuffed behind the line. And there's an injury you don't want to see on your offensive line. And they're going to check on him to make sure he is okay. 3rd and 13 here for San Francisco. Much needed first down. Montana will dump it off. And that's Christian McCaffrey. Does he pick up the first? They're going to say 4th and 1. And Olakun with a great tackle there. One of the best young linebackers in the NFL. Has led the league in tackles. And here we go. Same situation that Jacksonville was in. It's 4th and 1. San Francisco, can they get it, or can Jacksonville get the stop? There's a handoff, and the first down picked up. Roger Craig into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Roger Craig. That one's for you, Snowman. We know who needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Roger Craig, the first running back ever to have 1,000 yards receiving and rushing in a season. Paved the way for guys like Marshall Faulk to do it in his MVP season. And Roger Craig and the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this up. It's up, and it is good. 7-7 here with 1:50 left in the second quarter. And a nice drive by the 49ers to tie this one up. And they'll get the ball first at the half. So if you're San Francisco, if you can get a stop here, prevent Jacksonville from getting on the board, you'll have a chance to take the lead at the beginning of the second half. Maurice Jones-Drew is back to receive here for Jacksonville. He'll take it from the 1, essentially on the goal line. Maurice Jones-Drew will get brought down near the 28-yard line and see where they mark it, and Jacksonville will start their drive from there. Mark Brunell and the Jaguars making their way back onto the field. 1st and 10, and it looks like it's a little past the 28-yard line, so we'll say 28. There's the handoff to Fred Taylor up the middle for a first. It's a little bit of a high snap, but the Jaguars were able to control it there, get things rolling on their way. First and 10 for Jacksonville. 1:22 left in the first half. Can they get points on the board? Brunell with plenty of time, throws it, and he's got a man on the sideline. And that is Jimmy Smith, one of the greatest Jaguar receivers of all time, picking up a nice gain there, 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3 here for Jacksonville. If I'm San Francisco, I really desperately want to get a stop on this drive. Do not want any points as Brunell looks across the middle, and oh man, he ran into Deion Sanders. Wasn't able to bring it in, and Deion made him pay for it. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Third and 3, and in the gun here. San Francisco got a chance to get out of here, maybe even get the ball back before the half. Hand off to Travis Etienne, and he is brought down short, and it's going to be 4th and 3. And Navarro Bowling, who is now, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be a coach for the Vegas Raiders. And I could have gotten that wrong, but he did recently accept the job. And there's the punt. And we'll see the 49ers take it from around the 10-yard line. Oh, and Jacksonville is right there as John Taylor will get a couple on there. And San Francisco is going to have a chance with a minute to go here, try to get some points up on the board. But they're going to have to go about 83 yards if they want to make that happen. Montana looking across the middle, and it's caught by Terrell Owens. Brought down at the 45-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. T.O.'s not playing around. He's got 2 receptions for 49 yards so far. And the 49ers in the no huddle, 35 seconds left. They're trying to get down the field, maybe get in field goal range. Montana looking. Oh, he had looked to be Jerry Rice. That's the first incomplete pass of the day for Montana. He's 6 for 7 on the day. Darn near perfect. And it'll be 2nd and 10. They're sitting at the 45-yard line, just a little past it. Montana under some pressure, rolls a little bit to the left, dumps it off, and that is Roger Craig, who will pick up about 5. So 3rd and 5 for San Francisco with 23 seconds on the clock. So here's the thing. If you are San Francisco, you want to get some points up on the board here before the half. So if they can make this happen, Montana looking along the sideline is going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th and 5. And we'll see if the 49ers decide to go for it here. And they're going to bring on the punt team. So great job by the Jacksonville defense getting a much-needed stop. And there's the punt. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for Jacksonville at the 29-yard line. And it looks like Jacksonville's going to try to go and make something happen here. Brunell looks, and he's got a man, and it's caught. 1st down, Jacksonville. And they're going to call a timeout as Jimmy Smith will get the reception. That's a great job by Jimmy Smith getting open as Eric Wright will get the tackle there for San Francisco. So with 10 seconds, if I'm Jacksonville, you still got 2 timeouts. You can kind of work the sidelines, but you want to get in the field goal range and try to bring Josh Scobie out. Brunell with the catch. Oh, he tried to throw it to McCardell, and it's incomplete. 7 seconds left. This game is going to be another close one. We've seen one close one earlier today, 28-21, and we saw a New England victory over a Browns team who was ready to play, and they fell apart in the second half. Brunell looking across, and that is Calvin Ridley. They call a timeout as Calvin Ridley will pick up a 1st down. on his first reception. And Davis, so Eric Davis will get the tackle. And if you're Jacksonville, are you going for the field goal or are you going for it all? They're going to try to go for it. Scobie's going deep here. This is around like a 55-yarder. Scobie, it is no good. The field goal is no good. And the 49ers escaped the first half with this game tied at 7 apiece. And looking at the statistics, 69-31 in rushing yards, going on Jacksonville's way, 85-54 in passing yards. And it's been a fun first half. We see Roger Craig breaking to the outside to get the 49er touchdown. And then Montana looking across the middle for T.O., putting up some big yards there for the 49ers. All right, so we head to the second half. And it will be San Francisco football to get things started. We'll see how they do. And we'll see if they can make some things happen here in this one. If we're going to have another close battle or not. It's 7-7 as the Jacksonville Jaguars will get prepared to kick the ball off. There's the kickoff, and taken from around the 1-yard line, that's Deebo Samuel, and he won't get far. So Luku with the tackle, and we'll see 7-7. And it's caught by Jerry Rice. Seven to 7 here in the third quarter. San Francisco has the ball, trying to get it rolling, and a first down. And a nice catch there by Jerry Rice. Rice has got 3 receptions for 19 yards. Biggest thing this time around is I'm interested to see if some of those teams that got those early round bounces, can they pull off victories this time around? And a catch there by Vernon Davis. Pick up a 5. Montana right now is 10 for 12 for 102 yards. Second and 5. Sitting at the in between the 36 and the 37. They need 5 yards. Montana will dump it off to Craig. And Craig is going to get stopped short of that first down marker. And 3rd and inches coming up. For a great tackle. And if Jacksonville gets a stop here, big time. Montana rolling, looking, and he over or underthrew Vernon Davis. And it's 4th and inches. And I don't think they're going to go for it here. I definitely see them punting the football. And Olakun with a great job. Him and his Jacksonville Jaguars defense. And here comes the punt team. And Lee will boot that one away all the way down to the 11 where a fair catch is called. And the Jaguars will take over from there. Fun one here from Santa Clara, 7-7. Jacksonville looking to play spoiler for the 2nd tournament in a row. And it's been 4 years, but the 2nd tournament. And Brunell passes, wow, and out of bounds. And a lot of pressure there from the 49ers front. Kyle Shanahan, who's been one of the best coaches in the NFL for a couple of years now, but haven't been able to get it done in the big game. Oh, wow, wide open. Pass is incomplete. And Brunell had a man and opened like the good book on Sunday, but couldn't make it happen. So it's 3rd and 10. And Brunell in the gun. Looks across, and he's got a man and a first down. That's Mercedes Lewis. Picks up a Jaguars first down. Oh, little victory boogie right there from Mercedes Lewis. Been in the league forever. 9,000 years in the league for Mercedes Lewis. Still active, still playing, still a team leader. Most years, if I'm not mistaken, as a tight end. And so 7-7 as Jacksonville continues to make their way down the field. Nice little screen pass to Calvin Ridley, who breaks a couple of tackles and is going to get pushed out near the 33-yard line. Nice drive by Jacksonville. It was looking a little grim in the beginning, but now we see Jacksonville making their way down the field. Minute and 58 seconds left, still 7-7. There's a handoff, and it's Travis Etienne who's going to pick up a first down. Nice pickup by Travis Etienne, and that Jacksonville Jaguars offensive line has done their job against this star-studded San Francisco 49ers defensive line. And Jacksonville and Mark Brunell looking to get that upset. They did it against Pittsburgh in that last tournament. Brunell dumps it off, and that's Mercedes Lewis again. 8 for 13 for 120 for Brunell. Mercedes Lewis, 4 receptions for 60 yards for Mercedes Lewis. 2nd and inches, and they need to get to the 9. Brunell looking, and he's got a man. It's caught as Calvin Ridley. And a first down for Jacksonville. So Ridley and the Jaguars, kind of like that first drive we saw in that first half where they just ate up clock and they were able to score, and see if they can do the same here. Fred Taylor in the back, 3 receivers at the bottom. Hands it off to Taylor, and Taylor gets a little bit closer. And that's going to send us into the 4th quarter with the score 7-7. It's a pretty tight game right now between the 49ers and the Jaguars, the 1 seed and the 8 seed here in the Hall of Fame division. San Francisco being the 1 seed. And Fred Taylor into the end zone for a touchdown. The future Hall of Famer gets in, a little kid in play, worked the magic, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are up 13-7. Once again, another great job by that Jaguars offensive line as Fred Taylor gets in for 2. For 7 or 6, one of those numbers. Here's the extra point by Scobie, and that's going to make it 14-7. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning into the Legacy Maker Sports Network as we bring you our NFL all-time teams tournament. This is our 2nd one of all time. We had one back so long ago during the pandemic, and we're going to make this an annual thing now. We try to do it every year after the NFL season ends. So give us some in-between time between that and the UFL to bring you the tournament. And here's the run by Debo, who's going to get it to, they may have got it to the 20. We'll see where they mark it. Now the 49ers are going to try to have to get down here and make something happen. And so Montana in the gun, calling a little action up top there. We'll hand it off. And Roger Craig What a nice run. He's got 5 rushes for 48 yards and a TD today as Craig picks up a first down for San Francisco. So great job by this 49ers offensive line spraying Craig open. And a big first down for San Francisco. Montana looks, and he's got Deebo Samuel getting into the action. And this onslaught of weapons that San Francisco has in the receiver position is a little bit embarrassing. Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens, Deebo Samuel, just to name a few. John Taylor. Just so much talent from the receiver position. And that running back, you got Craig McCaffrey. And Ricky Waters. And there's Craig. Roger Craig breaking tackles, and another first down for San Francisco. Craig has been almost unstoppable in this game. And it's looking good here as the 49ers making a drive down the field. They're in Jaguars territory, sitting at the 41-yard line. Montana with the play action. Under some pressure, and he throws the ball away. We haven't had that many sacks. I don't remember any sacks in the last game, and I don't think we've had any in this one. So one's got to be coming at some point, right? 2nd and 10, San Francisco from the 41. 3 minutes and 46 seconds. As San Francisco trying to get into the end zone to tie this thing up. Roger Craig with a 5-yard run. 3rd and 5. Trevor Lawrence right there on the sideline, the future of this Jacksonville Jaguars team. Maybe one day he can pass Mark Brunell as one of the best of all time in Jacksonville. Montana finding Craig. That's been his go-to. As Roger Craig with 3 receptions and 20 yards. And a first down for San Francisco. A nice drive here. First 2 games have been tight contests. Montana looks, and he has Jerry Rice. Fading out of bounds there. And Rice has 4 receptions for 24 yards and a 5-yard pickup for San Francisco. See if they're going to get this one off before the 2-minute warning, and they don't. San Francisco's driving. They're down by 7 to Jacksonville here at Levi Stadium. Montana, under some pressure, is going to dump it off to Terrell Owens. And another first down. Owens having a good day. 3 receptions for 55 yards. And the time continues to tick here. San Francisco has to get in the end zone. Montana will give it off to Craig, and Craig will pick up a couple. Looks like he may have got a gain of 3 there. Things getting a little tight there on the Jacksonville sideline as they try to hold on to this one. Second and 7. Montana looks across, and he's got T.O. That's going to bring it a little bit closer, be 3rd and 1. So less than a minute. San Francisco, they don't look nervous at all as they try to get into the end zone to tie this thing up. 45 seconds in the gun, 3rd and 1. Montana under pressure. Oh, he threw it, and he was trying to find Jerry Rice. It hits him in the back. Oh, man, San Francisco is on the verge of being knocked out in the first round for the 2nd straight tournament. Oh, man, my 49er fans are not going to be happy about this if this goes down. There it is. They hand it off to Tom Rathman, and Rathman will pick up the first down. First time we've seen Rathman get the call. Olukun with the tackle. That'll be first and goal as the 49ers, they have 2 timeouts to try to get in the end zone. Overtime is creeping this way. Craig's already got 1 touchdown. Montana looking under some pressure. Montana, touchdown! Vernon Davis. We're an extra point away from a tie ball game. Just a beautiful job here by Montana. Never looked nervous. Finds Vernon Davis into the end zone for the 49er touchdown. So 14-13, and the extra point here will tie this thing up. It's up, and it is good. 14-14. We may be getting overtime. And once again, thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network's NFL All-Time Team Tournament here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Obviously being played on the Matone. And so we'll see 2 teams going at it. Both games that we've had so far have been tough ones. Good games as Jacksonville takes it from the 1. They'll get to around the 20. So with 28 seconds, do they go for it all, or do they try to play for overtime? And Brunell's going to hand it off to Travis Etienne, and Fred Warner is there immediately as Josh Goby gets ready. Time is ticking, 15 seconds. 12 seconds. 10 seconds, 8 seconds. It looks like they may be playing for overtime here. And they're going to let this thing run out as they give it off to Taylor. And we've got overtime. Well, 4 quarters wasn't enough. Now, we don't have the overtime rules here that they normally have in the NFL. So just if this game is a tie, the higher seed will move on. So Jacksonville has everything to lose in this one, and you don't want that to happen here. But the higher seed will move on if this ends up being a tie. And the 49ers are going to receive. Now, they received in the Super Bowl, and a lot of people gave them grief for it. And they end up losing that game, 25-22 to the Kansas City Chiefs. And Scobie will boot that bad boy away. And we'll see Debo take it from around the 1-yard line, and he doesn't get far. As Joe Montana and the 49ers head back to the field. They're going to try to win this thing. They got some ways to go. 17-yard line. They got to need 83 yards if they want to win this thing. So Montana and his crew with this elite wide receiving core. Montana calling out some direction here. And Montana looks, and he's got Vernon Davis with a nice pickup and a first down for San Francisco. Now, if San Francisco can score a touchdown, they'll win this game. If they kick a field goal, then Jacksonville will get another shot. But he sends him ball, get the tackle over there with Craig. 2nd and 4. So Montana and the crew. They give it off to McCaffrey. He is stopped in the backfield. It's only the 2nd time we've seen McCaffrey do anything today for this San Francisco team. He caught a pass earlier. But right now, they're in danger. They cannot let Jacksonville get this ball back. Oh, and that's going to be encroachment or offsides?
False start.
It's going to be a false start against San Francisco, which was going to make this third and 13. This is the worst time for San Francisco to not get things going. They give it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is going to get a nice pickup, but they decide to go McCaffrey. And looks like San Francisco might be trying to play for the tie here. Just don't know if that's a smart move. It's a decent pickup by McCaffrey, but he's stuffed.
Let's go now, let's go. Playmaker, step up.
And the 49ers are back to punt this thing away. That's going to go all the way down to the 17, and a nice stop. 14-14. 2 minutes and 47 seconds for Jacksonville to try to win this thing. All they need is a field goal. Brunell looking, and he's got a catch there from Jimmy Smith. 3 receptions, 41 yards for Smith. Johnson getting the tackle there for San Francisco. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Jacksonville looking to get that 2nd straight upset. Brunell under a little pressure is going to roll out to his left, and he throws the ball away. Two minutes, 3 seconds left. 49ers desperately need a couple stops. Remember, a tie game goes to the higher seed, and it's caught! Oh, Mercedes Lewis with a big catch and a first down for Jacksonville. Oh, no. Worst case scenario for San Francisco. Watch Brunell, stands in the pocket, plenty of time, and wide open. There was no one around him. Mercedes Lewis, who's having a heck of a game, with a big first down. They're definitely in field goal range from the 11th. Brunell looks, will drop it in to Etienne. 5-yard pickup. Man, if San Francisco loses this one, the devastation. To lose this would be a 2nd straight exit in the first round. There's a handoff to Etienne, and he's not going to get far. And he's got 8 carries for 42 yards and a TD today. 3rd and 5, and you can feel the energy in this crowd be just sucked away. It's really tough right now. Jacksonville is killing the clock. Brunell looks into the end zone, touchdown! Mercedes Lewis and the Jacksonville Jaguars, for the 2nd straight all-time team tournament, has knocked off a 1 seed. Wow. Brunell and Mercedes Lewis were magic throughout this contest. Unbelievable. The Jacksonville Jaguars will move on. Oh, man, they have done it again. They are definitely the #1 seed killers. They do not play around. They knocked Pittsburgh out in the last one. They knock out San Francisco in this one. And, just a tough day. I mean, look, the game was close. Both teams were in it all the way up into the end, obviously, with them going into overtime. But Mark Brunell and them just felt like they had it. Like, at some point in some time, they were going to find a way, and they did just that. Final score from Santa Clara. The San Francisco 49ers lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars, the 8th seed. 20-14. Jacksonville will move on. And just an amazing victory for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. This has been the broadcast, our NFL all-time team tournament. We'll be bringing you a lot of games over the next couple of weeks. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Until next time.